Welcome back to Fact Speaker Hub, your hub for defense updates and PC parts knowledge. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and powerful aspects of India's military rise, its missile technology. Over the past few decades, India has gone from importing basic weapons to developing some of the most advanced and deadly missile systems in the world. These weapons now cover every domain, land, air, and sea, and are set to become even more powerful in the coming years. From the short-range tactical missiles to long-range intercontinental ballistic missiles, India's arsenal has become a strong deterrent against adversaries. And we'll also see how missile technology played a decisive role in the recent Operation Sindoor, proving just how important these systems are in modern warfare. Let's start with the land-based missile family, the backbone of India's deterrence. The most famous series is the Agni family. We already have the Agni-VI, which has intercontinental range, capable of striking targets beyond 5,000 kilometers with pinpoint accuracy. What makes it even more dangerous now is the MIRV technology, which allows it to carry multiple warheads on a single missile, hitting multiple targets in one strike. And waiting just around the corner is the Agni-VI, still under development, expected to have a range between 8,000 and 12,000 kilometers. But India isn't just focused on big deterrence weapons. For battlefield use, we have the Pralay missile, a short-range, quasi-ballistic missile with a range between 150 and 500 kilometers. It's fast, it's accurate, and it can even maneuver mid-flight to avoid interception. The Pralay has already been tested successfully in 2025, and it's being eyed for deployment along sensitive borders. With these land-based systems, India can strike deep into enemy territory or neutralize tactical threats instantly. Now let's take to the skies. The air-launched missiles give India flexibility and speed. One of the most important names here is the Naval cruise missile, a long-range subsonic cruise missile, comparable to the American Tomahawk. It can be launched from aircraft, ground vehicles, or ships, giving India a multi-platform strike option. Then we have the Rudram series, India's homegrown anti-radiation missiles designed to target enemy radars. The Rudram 1 is already in service. But the future looks even more exciting with Rudram 4, which will have a standoff range of up to 1,500 kilometers, stealth features, and the ability to hit ground targets with extreme precision. For the Air Force, these missiles mean total dominance of enemy skies, because the first thing they'll do in a conflict is knock out radars and air defenses. Moving from the air to the seas, India's naval missile strength has grown tremendously. The most iconic name here is, of course, the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, co-developed with Russia. It's one of the fastest cruise missiles in service today, capable of flying at nearly 3 times the speed of sound, and its range has now been extended to over 800 kilometers. BrahMos is already deployed across the Army, Navy, and Air Force, and has even been combat tested recently. But the future is even deadlier with BrahMos 2, a planned hypersonic cruise missile that could fly at Mach 7 or higher, making interception almost impossible. Then comes the long-range anti-ship missile, also known as LRASH-M, which DRDO is developing to hit targets more than 1,500 kilometers away at hypersonic speeds. This would allow the Indian Navy to dominate not just the Indian Ocean, but far beyond. And when we talk about sea-based deterrence, we cannot forget India's SLBM program. The K series of submarine-launched ballistic missiles, like the recently completed K5, gives India assured second strike capability. In simple terms, even if an enemy attacks first, India will always have hidden submarines ready to launch nuclear missiles in response. This makes India's deterrence absolutely credible. Now, all of this might sound futuristic or theoretical, but India has already shown the power of its missiles in combat. In Operation Sindoor earlier this year, India carried out precision strikes on terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan and Pokhara. For the first time, BrahMos missiles were used in actual combat, with over 15 strikes that disabled air bases and military targets with pinpoint accuracy. Along with BrahMos, India also deployed the Scalp cruise missile, the Hammer smart bomb, and even loitering munitions, suicide drones capable of hunting down and destroying enemy bunkers. These precision weapons allowed India to conduct calibrated, powerful strikes without escalating into full war. Operation Sindoor proved that missiles are not just strategic deterrents, they are tools of modern warfare that can deliver devastating results quickly, accurately, and with limited collateral damage. So what's next? The future of Indian missile technology is all about hypersonic speed, stealth, and versatility. The Agni-VI will take India's ballistic missile program to the next level. The BrahMos 2 and LRASH-M will ensure sea and air superiority with hypersonic cruise speeds. The Rudram 4 will give India a stealthy air-launched strike option with enormous range. And with each passing year, DRDO and India's defense industry are reducing reliance on imports and building everything indigenously. That means lower costs, faster deployment, and total control over upgrades. By the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown of India's missile power, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Fact Speaker Hub. We bring you not only defense updates, but also detailed PC parts reviews and tech analysis. Stay tuned. Let's quickly summarize India's missile arsenal by class. For short-range tactical strikes, we have missiles like Pralay and Akash variants. For medium-range precision, we have the BrahMos and Rudram family. Each of these layers adds redundancy and flexibility, making sure India is never short of options in any battlefield scenario. To conclude, India's missile technology has truly transformed, from being dependent on imports to now standing at the cutting edge of hypersonic and MIRV-capable systems. Thanks for watching. This is Fact Speaker Hub, and if you love staying updated on defense technology and PC hardware, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this video with your friends. See you in the next one.